Assalamualaikum. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you might be when you are watching this and joining us. I am Indola, and I have Aziza and Sarah. And today, this fourth day of Ramadan, fourth? It's fourth day for us, 1442/2021. We are doing crafts. We're doing lanterns, making paper lanterns. Sasa, you want to show the one that?
So this one is how it maybe it would look.
All right, this is the one that I did in advance. I used the template that I'm going to show you, and washi tape and glitter glue.
Nice.
Oh, and let's see if we turn our little light on.
Switch the light. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. Ooh, it looks nice.
So cute. Yeah.
Super cute.
Okay, you done?
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm gonna go in and turn this back off.
And so today we're gonna be making our lanterns.
We're gonna make our lanterns. So I have mentioned a few times the ebook that we made to go along with all of our Ramadan stuff. Oh, I forgot that stuff was over there. Oh, we're gonna have to do a separate live to explain that situation right there. But to get back on track, the ebook that we made to go along with our Ramadan stuff, it is. Oh no, that's not the right one. My thing did not load properly, so it's not a Black Excellence activity book. It is My Ramadan ebook, and it is at payhip.com/indigo. So I'm gonna go in and pull that back up again because that's the correct website, payhip.com/indigo. When you go on there, you will see a Black Excellence activity book, but you will also see My Ramadan ebook, which you can download at no charge.
Right there.
Yep, there is an option to pay something, but there is also an option to get it for free. So either way, you go in and download it, and you'll know what we have coming. The calendar is there, everything that you need is there, and you can be ready to rock and craft with us, right?
If you do have a calendar, you can just jump on whenever you want.
You can jump on whenever you want. So I am going to pull up our My Ramadan ebook screen, and this is the page for today, Crafts with the Shakurs, paper lanterns. So I believe we have all of our supplies here and ready.
Mm-hmm.
What you will need is your paper lantern template printed on paper or cardstock. Cardstock is best, but paper will do. This one that I did here is on regular paper, but the ones that we're going to do with you today, we have some. Let me get back big real quick. We have some on cardstock. We have a few colors of cardstock, and then we have some on paper, on white paper.
That's white paper.
And we chose to do both so that for the people who will be joining us, if you have cardstock, you'll see the cardstock, how that goes. If you have paper, you see how that goes. So we have both here. You will also need scissors. So we have
3 pairs of scissors.
3 pairs of scissors. You will need double-sided tape. We have our tape, decorative washi tape. So I'm going in the order of the list. Let's stay in order. The washi tape. You want to show our washi tape?
We just have a whole box of
we just got a case. We ordered some washi tape. It was a lot, so
there is.
Put it in the case. So it's dozens of them. We have lots and lots of washi tape. All right.
I have to make.
Oh, that's right. There's our light. All right. Milk bottle lids. So what we have, as I mentioned to you before, our little jazz lids. This lid, do I have a ruler? Can you please grab the ruler and the little cutting mat so I can actually tell the measurement of this. This lid is what we're using to go down in the bottom here. We're gonna secure that inside of our lantern to hold our little tea light. And
so when you're done,
yes. Oh, Aziza, I did not grab the tea lights. They're in a small box.
we have
somewhere.
1 thumbs up.
I don't know where we put them. We forgot our tea lights. They're here. I don't know where. But
Our tea light.
The tea light candle is this little LED candle that we have down in there that will illuminate our lantern.
Oh,
Wow. So we have our lids, butter knife, cutting mat, and ruler for scoring. So I did not grab a butter knife or a ruler to score because when I did mine, you can use the back of your scissors. It works just fine to use your scissors or even to just use your fingers, but the scissors work just fine. And then we don't have it on the list, but some craft glue actually worked very well for me when I was securing the lid inside the lantern. And so, so if you have some good glue, you should go in and grab that. And then we have our tea lights that my lovely child is trying to locate. If you can't find them, I know there are a few on my TV stand.
There's only two.
We just ordered some. I don't know where they are. I don't know. They arrived in
Like yes.
Anyway, additional things that I have that are not on our list is that glue, and then I have some popsicle sticks to get the glue. I don't like to pour the glue straight through this little nozzle because it clogs, and so we either put the glue on our paper. We have some scraps of paper here. We'll either put the glue on our scraps of paper and use our popsicle stick, or we'll just dig right in with our popsicle stick to get that.
Sometimes we'll like lean it and then put our popsicle stick in.
Yeah. And then you were showing our markers.
Oh yeah, and then we have these type of markers.
We got some washable markers and some permanent markers.
Yeah.
That's really just our personal preference. You can use whatever you want. You can use crayons, color pencils, markers.
We do have some crayons.
We do. Would you like to grab the crayons?
Yeah.
She's gonna grab the crayons. All right, so we can pull that up again. So we have here the supply list and then the instructions. I won't leave the instructions the entire time because we're going to be going through them.
Here's our color pencils.
There's our color pencils.
They're all different types of colors.
Come back down. That is the template that is in the ebook that you would print out and use and what we're going to be using. And so if you girls are ready to get started, we can
Let's
get
get started.
All right. All right. So let's go back to us view. All right. So I'm going to hop into here to share this video real quickly. It said, come craft with us. If you join us, please also share the video, comment, let us see what you make, and we're gonna get started. So,
Or post it.
yeah, they can share it. And our YouTube situation. So we're still working on our YouTube subscribers to get that unique URL. So if you could please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you search the Shakurs on YouTube, you will see our little faces.
And you'll see my face.
You'll see her beautiful face. So yeah, if you could hop on there and subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff so we can accomplish our unique URL goals. All right, my dears, first things first, we need to get our template. So you guys are going to do a cardstock or a paper?
I'm going to do a paper.
So you don't want to finish this one? Okay.
I did not turn off this one yet.
So she was working on one, decorating it, but you want to finish that? Okay.
Nah.
We're going to put that to the side. So you have a paper. What cardstock would you like? What? You don't have to take the paper. You can do cardstock. I printed 2 greens, a purple, and a red. Somebody started working on this green one already. Who was that, you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was.
You would have to go back to it.
I'll do a paper.
You're going to do a paper?
Yeah.
Are we all doing a paper?
Yeah.
So if y'all are doing paper, I'll do a cardstock. So I'll take purple.
For my lantern, I'm doing moons, and I have this washi tape that has moons on it, and it's purple in the background.
All
Very
right.
nice.
So the first thing we do is definitely get the ebook, print the template, and then once you have it printed, you are going to decorate straight onto your page. We tried this a couple of different ways. It was by far significantly easier to decorate the template before cutting it out.
When I first started,
easier.
I cut it out.
Yeah, she cut it out first. It was not. It was better to not cut first. So, how are we going to decorate these things? What kind of color scheme you going with, sis?
I'm going with blues and purples and
Blues and
grays.
purples and grays. Well, mine is already purple, so I got to use purple. But what other color should I use? What's going to show
snap.
up?
Oh, here's some purple.
I don't know if purple on purple with my marker is going to be good, but maybe I can use
Red for me. I love red.
She likes
Red, black, and green.
red, black, and green.
So I'll take this stuff.
Oh, this one has stars on it. That's cute. This little washi tape.
Stars. Which one? Moons or stars?
Either way.
I
So
want to take both of the moon.
it looks like we're all going with some tape to decorate. So you guys want to start decorating your template?
Actually, I mean,
Yeah, I'll actually just take the moon.
You're gonna just take the moon.
So I'll take this dark purple.
these.
So this tape I chose is pretty much
This
the width of my handle.
If you can see the blue, this is the blue I'm using, and this purple.
All right, we'll get to coloring system.
This is the washi tape I'm using. It's like, oh, that glares.
Yeah, it's a glare.
Amazing. Anyways, it's like peach and gold. I really like it.
I think in
And mine,
oh, great.
I don't know how well you can see that, but it is purple. Nope. All you're seeing is white, kind of. A little bit. It's like lavender and gold stars. So that's what I'm going with.
These are my 3 colors.
All right, we'll get to coloring, baby.
Okay.
If you decorate before you cut, it allows you to go over those edges and it gives you a bit of
Open
space
this.
for that.
How do you open what?
How do you tear it? So you have to find the little space where it starts. So I like to use my fingernail until I hit something. It's right there.
Okay.
And you go on and pull it right there.
Thank you. Now, where do I put the tape?
You put it wherever you want it to be.
So I can put it in the middle.
Put it wherever you want it to be. So as you are decorating your template, you have to keep in mind that you do have to cut this out, and there is folding and cutting that needs to happen even after the whole template is cut out. So do not use anything that is going to block.
Can you cut this?
You cut it. Don't use anything that's going to block your vision, your ability to see the lines of your template. So down here, that's my handle. And then this piece of tape and that piece of tape are the top and bottom of my lantern. You don't want to block these lines here because that's the your guidelines to cut so that you have these nice even lines going around your lantern. So I put my tape on the bottom and top of the lantern. Maybe I should use this hand. The bottom and top of the lantern, and that would be my handle of the lantern. So I'm going to do something else to decorate in there so that I don't block all those lines so I can see them easily when it's time for me to cut. Also, when you are doing this, one of these sides of these fold lines you need to preserve. So if you're going to color something or use something that blocks your ability to see, say, this side where you can't see those lines, make sure these are still visible because you do need those guidelines to fold your lantern properly.
Yeah, my tape is.
All right, what you need?
I was trying to find a color that would match this, but actually this one works.
Yeah, you got a lot of colors in there, yellows and peaches and things.
All right.
It's something like my bag.
All right, so what am I gonna do here? Gonna do
This could be
some
for my hand.
little notches.
This golden pink really looks. This peach and gold really looks nice. Even though gold and pink are my 2 favorite colors.
That's okay, they don't have to be favorites. You just got to decorate. How you coming over here, Sasa? See you balling up tape?
It was not long enough.
It wasn't long enough? All right, come on, my girl. Here.
Okay, so this is mine. So, oh my god, you can't really see that. But I have the top and bottom, and then that's my handle.
Oh, no, you don't just randomly cut. You still have to use guidelines. You gotta measure. So where is this going? Up there. So when you see about how far it goes across your template, you can actually kind of put it in place, press it down, and then cut the edge over there. Got it? Anybody that's just joining us, welcome. Thanks for stopping through. We are making paper lanterns using our My Ramadan Ebook template. Uh-oh. There it is. I was trying to show the template. This is the template that we're working with. If you don't have it, you can go to payhip.com/indigo and download that ebook and print that template out. It's pretty quick and easy to get it. And we are decorating our templates so that we can have some decorations on our lanterns when we cut them out. So I went with purple and gold washi tape, like lavender, purple cardstock. Now I'm using a purple marker.
You see,
So Ra is doing blue and green and gray, and she has moons happening on hers. And Ziza is going with peaches and pinks and yellows.
and gold.
And gold. Yeah, everybody has something a little bit unique going on, but it's all looking good. This is where I am so far. I put some notches on there. Each of those rows that I put those little knots is going to be one of the lines of this. I wanted to alternate and not put every single one with my little marks.
So here's my moons. If you can really see it.
You just be jumping right in. You'll say, excuse me, you don't say nothing. Mm. Don't destroy my marker, girl. You see how the tip is getting destroyed?
No. The
Yeah.
tip wasn't like that.
I know it wasn't like that.
No, I didn't just do it. He passed me the yellow marker.
You're gonna say the tip wasn't like that, like that's a good thing.
But it wasn't like that. I mean,
Because you
it
just
was
did it.
like that. It was. Can you pass me the yellow?
Yeah, the tip wasn't like that. You're destroying it.
Can
Yeah,
I see
your
the
marker
blue?
destroyer. You need the tape? Let's get that case of
It's
tape.
not gold, but it's yellow.
I'm almost done decorating my template. I'm going with simple little lines.
How many
Use that tape.
templates are we doing?
We're just gonna do one on here.
Okay, so this is mine. Oh my god. Okay, so that's my handle, and then I have that's the bottom of my lantern,
Mommy, where's the stars?
and then I have polka dots at the
Oh,
top. Man, that's stupendous. Wait,
Okay.
stupendous a word?
Stupendous, it is indeed.
I knew it. I'm a genius.
yeah.
Anyway, looks like you guys have a comment or two. Oh, that's y'all daddy.
Hey, Daddy. Wait a
That's
minute.
your
I
daddy.
was a talented, crafty kid.
He said folks.
Folks. I can't read from over here.
Oh, you might need your eyes shut because I can see that.
So you're in front. That looks like kids from here, okay? This actual
An
wax?
It is not. It's just a good tea light.
No, but I mean, like, what is that? It's like waxy plastic?
Yo, stop scraping up my tea light.
No, but I didn't do it
No,
on purpose.
yes you did. Cut it out.
Oh, you didn't do it on accident?
All right. They're still decorating.
I'm done.
I'll say I'm done.
I'm not.
That's okay. Take your time. So, have my whole template here. The part that you are going to cut is first, you're going to cut out your handle that's across here at the bottom. And then you're going to cut around the whole thing. So you have these notches. So we're doing this backwards. You have these notches here. You want to cut around that. So essentially, almost at this line, this Shakurs line, the line below the Shakurs, you're going to cut all the way around that. Okay? So actually, I'm going to cut across there first. That might be easier. Cut right across that cross with the Shakurs line. Cut that right on off, right? So now I'm going to cut out my handle.
Oh,
Yep, I'm cutting out my handle. Usually when we do these kind of craft things, I don't like the mess to kind of gather on the table. So I cut it and let it just drop down to the floor.
so we can just
and let them sweep it up afterwards. It works very well
Let
for us.
them sweep it up afterwards.
What I look like sweeping floors, and I got 3 children. Hello. 3 sweeping age children. It's ludicrous, I tell you. All right, there's my little handle cut out, ready to be a handle. Now, what you said, little girl? What you said? All right, so now I am cutting around my notches on my template. So you're going straight across the top and bottom of the lantern, but you are leaving the sides that has your notches that say fold. All right, so this is where we are. So I've cut across the top and bottom. I marked that off with my washi tape. And then I have those 3 places that are telling me to fold. Left that in place. Aside from this, I cut this piece clean off. Don't need that. I'm going to drop it on the table. And then I have my handle. All right?
Sure.
You guys with me?
Yeah.
Where can you get the template? Okay. You can get the template. Oh, look at you. 2 steps ahead of me. Payhip.com/indigo. It's right there in the comments. When you go on there, you will see 2 ebooks. One is a Black Excellence. That's not the one that you need for this. This one is My Ramadan Ebook. You hop on there. I think you just put in your email address, and the PDF will be emailed to you so you can download it. And yeah, it's really, really quick for you to get it. So Aziza is with me. Sasa baby is still decorating.
Okay. Here's my shop.
There she is. So she's drawing, coloring moons in, and she has her star and moon washi tape happening. Mine, I went really, really simple, just made notches down there and used that star lavender, washi tape. All right, so once you get to this point, you are going to use the guidelines for fold and start folding. So whenever I'm folding something like this, I like to do my corners first. So I will fold at the Lord have mercy, what are these things called?
Edges?
Nope, the little dashes. I'll fold at the dashes on one side, and then I come to I'm gonna cut a little bit of that off, right to my lines. Fold at the dashes on one side, and then you come over here and fold at the dashes on the other side. So then I have these 2 pieces pinched. And then after that, I slowly take it in, very slowly.
So you're going to put a dash on both sides?
I put a dash on both sides to kind of hold the place. And then I find a middle after I've taken it in a little bit. This is a little easier for me because I use that washi tape, so it's a really good guideline for me. If you're not using tape, just take your time.
And color it.
Well, you don't have to color it. You can leave it white or do whatever color your cardstock is, but just take your time because you do want a nice, clearly defined line there. So once you have it folded down one way, you're going to flip it and fold it the other way and give it a really good crease. So I folded it that way. Now I'm going to fold it the other way and give it a really good crease. So now I got a really good fold in there. You can show you the back. You can see that fold line very, very well. Again, this is cardstock, so it's a little harder to fold, but it does fold. Did that at the top, now do it at the bottom. Start off at that edge on one side, fold at those little bullet dot things on the other side. Take it in a little bit, like the guideline, find a space in the middle and fold it on down. You want to give this really, really good creases.
So like this?
Yep, because what you're doing is you're creating the line here, that edge, and the line there. So you want it to be nice and creased. So we did that top. I'm gonna flip it over just like I did the other side. Fold it down, good crease. And so now if you see the back of my template, I got a good fold across the top and the bottom. That's the top and the bottom of my lantern. Your final fold is right there in the middle. You see my little bullet dart lines there on both sides? That's where we're folding now. This one, you need to make sure you fold it so that the printed side is still facing out. So this is my printed side, so I'm folding this way. So that side is facing out because you need these notches to cut. So for our third fold, pinching those ends once again. Got those pinched. And then, I don't know why I'm shaking it, but it works. You're gonna work it on in just a little, find that middle. What you say, Mother?
I'm done.
You're done? All right, you are a few steps behind us, so you have to start cutting. So first thing you're gonna cut out is your handle. All right, so now I've folded it in half. There's no need to do that flip fold in half again. You just need it folded in half. And you wanna see those lines. They're not gonna be on one side, but they will be on the other side. You see those lines? That's where we're cutting. So each of those black lines going down, we're gonna cut only to the line. So the part with this tape on it, there's no line there. We do not cut through. That's the top and bottom of your lantern. You don't want to cut through, okay?
So like this.
So these two sides, you should straighten back out again. And then, yes, you're folding it here. And you can actually see on Aziza's a little better, so I'll hold hers up. You can see, oh Lord, oh, that's a glare. All right, you can see a little bit. You gonna turn the light down? All right, she turned the light down for me, perfect. You see those lines and how they stop just shy of her tape? You stop cutting at the bottom of those lines. My tape was thicker than hers, and so you can't see the difference as much on mine, but you still gotta stop at the same spot. So we're going to cut to the bottom of those lines. So again, you are not cutting all the way through. You're cutting to the bottom of these lines. So Ra, how you doing?
Good.
All right, so Ra is on her handle. Aziza and I are on the same step, cutting through those lines. Anybody that's with us, if you'd like to share what step you're on, or what colors you're using, or anything like that, please do.
Drop it in the comments.
Drop it in the comments. Ramadan Kareem Tahita. Hey, girly girl. Assalamu alaikum.
I call everyone girly girl.
Girly girl, because I like the way it sounds. Even if they're not girly, I like to say it.
If you like to call people girly girl, and you can't make fun of me. Well, actually, not make fun. You can't say anything. I say mama to every animal, baby, and sibling.
When do I make fun of you?
I said say something.
I can say whatever I want to say, sis. What you think this is? What do you think this is?
I finished my handle.
Perfecto. Now, so Ra, you are going to cut out your template. So remember the first one where you cut it really close and you cut off your guidelines?
No.
You don't remember that one? Well, we got it right here, babe. The proof is right here. She was cutting all her guidelines off. You don't want to do that. So for this one, leave all your guidelines and cut all the way around, okay?
All right, me done.
This stuff.
You're going to cut. So for one, you're going to drop your trash on the floor. And you can clean it up later. And you're going to cut. Yeah, it's coming together, right? You're going to, look. You're going to cut across there. And then down. Okay?
Okay, I'm not finished with mine yet, but like, oh my god, anyway, I'll share with you after it's done. But this color is amazing.
All right, once you've cut all your guideline notches, the side that was extra, where your fold marks are, you can cut that whole piece off. You do not need that anymore. And so you have that on both ends. That whole section can get cut off.
So, Mommy, I don't need the moon.
You do need your moons. You're cutting on the outside line of your moons.
So the line.
Yes, cut on the line.
I'll try my best.
Try your darndest.
Darndest.
Okay, so here's mine. It looks a little interesting, but as you will see when you put it this way and wrap her on around, you got a cute little lantern that just springs to life. Super cute. Now you see my little every other one.
This is mine.
Okay, I finished.
All right, so now you want to cut that bottom row, that bottom line. All right, so this part is a little bit trickier than the other part. These are move your scraps so we don't miss confusing handles for a scratch. This part's a little bit trickier, or at least it was for me. So we have our template fully cut out and ready to go. Handle, lantern. Now we're going to get one of the caps that we're going to adhere to the bottom of the template to hold a light, a little tea light. Ooh, that's hard. These are my little lights, and they do fit right inside of my cap. A little bit of wiggle room. And so let's turn you on. Jeez, this thing is hard. I'm about to crack my nail. So we got that. Fits in there. Hold on one second. So this is what we're going to be gluing into the bottom of our template. Unless you did something special, it doesn't matter which side you use. So my template, for example, it's the same on both sides, so I can glue on either side. If you designated the top, keep that in mind because you want this glued into your bottom, not the top. You, my dearest little one, nope, don't cut that yet. Now you gotta do your folds. You know what? I'm gonna just do your folds for you if that's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna catch Sarah up a little bit by doing.
Okay, while you're catching Sarah up,
while I'm catching Sarah up, yeah, I should give the next instructions. Okay, before I catch Sarah up, we're gonna take some glue. You can, God, this is tight. You can use, don't use your teeth.
I will use my teeth.
I got it. I don't got
We're
it.
low on battery. Hey, Jelly.
My battery is low?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jelly. Charger. Charger.
my charger is there. It popped out.
Charger.
She got it.
Okay,
Relax. So we are going to get some of that tacky glue, that craft glue. Use a little scrap of paper. You got it?
Huh? Yeah.
Use a scrap of paper to put some glue on.
Don't use too much.
Yeah, if it's way too much, I'll just scoop it back into my glue bottle. But this glue is very, very viscous, very thick glue. We're using these popsicle sticks, and what you're gonna do is not eat it. We don't eat our crafts. You're going to take some glue, a generous enough amount. Again, this is tacky glue in particular, so it's for crafting. If you're using like school glue, it might not be as thick, but I got the tacky glue on my popsicle stick, and I'm going to generously spread the glue all the way around. Why am I spreading the glue? Because it won't spread itself. Why am I putting the glue on the top? Who could tell Sarah why I'm putting the glue on the top? Anybody?
So the lantern can stick to the top.
Yeah, because we want that lantern to stick and not move around.
Oh.
You tearing stuff up, sister?
No,
Yes.
that I did not know it would come out.
Yes, it will come out.
Oh,
So-
but now I get it.
Very, very generous coating of glue.
So
This
now-
glue dries quickly, but not too fast. So you do have some time. You could also use something like a hot glue gun, which of course dries even faster. So if it's like little people doing it, that might take a while. I would not recommend a hot glue gun, which is why I'm not using one. But for what I'm doing, this tacky glue works well. I know you can't see it because it's white on white, but there's a thick coating of glue on this top.
Well,
And
we
then,
can see it.
yeah, the people here can see it, but our viewers can't see it. So careful not to touch it. This glue is non-toxic. You can rub it off, but still you don't want to get glue everywhere. So you're going to take that very gluey lid and you're going to just find a point to stick your template on and take it on around and just glue it on. Is the best way I could think of to describe it. You're just gluing.
This was our first
Gluing it on, and you will have overlap when you get to the end of it.
Excuse me.
I didn't have glue in my overlap space, so I got to put some glue on my template.
Oh.
And I gotta bring this all together. This part, like I said, is a little bit tricky. Little ones probably will need help, or if you just, if you just kind of are having a hard time, you might need help. But I got it. all the way around, and that's where we are now. You can still reach in the top there if you need to, but you just want to get it to a point where it's secure to your template. You're gluing that all the way on. Mine is probably about to pop open when I go back to helping Sarah, but that's where we are on this, that we're gluing that on. If you're not using glue and you're using double-sided tape, oh yeah, there it is. Popped right open. I'll do the double-sided tape on Sarah's version so you can see how that goes as well. But right now I am folding for her. Aziza is, where y'all at glue on the table?
I got it all over my fingers.
Use the scrap paper. This was our dining room table, and then last year during Ramadan, we started doing these videos, and these kids, they had no respect for this table.
Yes, we did.
No.
It just was in a high respect.
It just was what?
It was just within a high level.
Is this how it looked when it was already here?
No, ma'am. This was a brand new table. I bought it last year.
Daddy made a couple burns.
A couple of burns. I have good things, nice things when my children grow up. All right, so I got my top and bottom folded on Sarah's template. I'm doing my
What do I do
double
with this?
piece. Nothing right now because we're doing this one. And it looks like your moons are mostly, this side of the moons, they're mostly on your bottom.
Do this.
So for that side, it might be easy to just use your
Tape.
yeah, that double-sided tape instead of gluing it.
Right now, I'll make it a what?
Yeah, glue definitely has its drawbacks, but sometimes it feels a little stronger than tape, so I like to use it. But again, I took a few steps back to help get Sarah caught up. So I have her stuff all folded and ready to cut. So Sarah, you're gonna cut these only to these lines. So I'm gonna cut these sides off for you. I'm just tightening up her
Thank you.
exterior cuts for her just a little bit. And I only went under the table because let my trash fall. But okay, so back here, got her nice tight rectangle ready to go. She's about to cut the notches in her template.
Just the lines?
Just the lines. If you want more decoration, now is the time to do it. You
Not
think you want? Okay. No. See, you're moving too fast.
Moving too fast.
Aziza was trying to skip ahead. For your handle, you have two options. If you have a decorated handle like this, you can put it on the outside of your lantern like this one is. But
Like this one?
yeah, but you missed one. You got one right there. Can you see it? If you can't see it, I'll cut it for you after you finish. But many of you will probably put it on the inside. So you'll be folding your handle over and choose your sides and secure it right inside just like that. Let me get closer so you can see it. Yep, so you're gonna secure it so you see how it looks from the inside. And then this is how it looks when it's on the outside. So really, both work just fine. Choose what you prefer. Look like you were choosing the outside. Is that right?
Is it black? Is it on my face?
It was the eyelash.
Oh.
You can do the outside. I was just messing with you. You can do either one.
I'm doing the inside.
You're doing the inside now. So I'll do the outside to show what that's like. Oh man,
What?
that thing really came open.
Mine didn't.
You didn't stop to help anybody.
Ooh.
All right. So Ra is cutting notches. Aziza is gluing a handle on. I am trying to glue my lantern together.
Me done.
All right, so you can turn your light on and pop it on in to your lantern. Sasa, you want to turn the lights down?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's not going to work for anybody to see it, really. These just turn their lights down.
You got too many lights. Look.
And there we go. There's Aziza's lantern. Super adorable.
Yay. I like this color.
And then here is the lantern that I made in advance with the green and the gold. So there are 2 mini lanterns that we have completed. Yeah, they're super cute.
They are. Mine looks good though.
It does. It looks very nice.
Not better than mine.
It's not a competition. Even though I probably would win. Not a competition.
Excuse me? Isn't it?
Yeah, hers is way more creative.
Yeah.
Because you was gonna be Miss Perfect.
No, I don't.
Yeah, the glitter glue looks nice now, but that was a process. It did not go easily. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just gonna read the comments from there. So I'm reading.
So that's what you're doing. You're reading the comments.
Yeah.
Why young people, when you ask them what they're doing, their first word is nothing? Why?
Because it's the easiest
But
word.
you're doing something.
It's the easiest word that rolls off the tongue.
But it's a lie.
Nothing. Nothing.
Shut
Right.
up. It just be lying.
Don't. We got new comments. That's and can't wait to make.
Oh yeah, Sister Saliba. They were in like everyone we did last year. So they're back. Yay. Alright, so Alright, so I've glued my bottom of my lantern. I just put a piece of double-sided tape on the inside there, and I'm gonna close this guy up. So the cardstock is harder. It just makes a more secure lantern, but it's a little trickier to manipulate.
That's why I chose paper.
That's not why I chose paper. You know.
Yes, I did. You told me before we joined.
She might have known. All right, so that's where I am with my little lantern.
I'm cutting my moon.
No, you're supposed to cut the moons. It's going to be part of the decoration of the lantern.
Yeah.
She's so special. All right, so I got my handle. Oh, no.
There it is.
There it is. There's my handle. I'm about to put my double-sided tape onto my handle. Both sides. I am going to put my handle on the outside again, since Aziza put hers on the inside, just to show you some different ways that things will look. And this is the final step to assemble the lantern, the mini lantern. So I like to put one side of the handle over that open seam, and then I put the other side of the handle directly across. You're making a mess. Directly across from that.
I'm done.
You done? All right, hold on, Sasa. Let me show mine, and then I'll help you get to finish yours.
Do I take it apart?
Yep. Got my light turned on. Drop this into my lantern. Lights, please.
Let the swatch. 1, 2, 3.
There's my purple one with the lights.
Mine is gonna be way beautiful.
It's gonna be way beautiful. I agree.
It's gonna be in dark with the moons and the stars.
So we have purple, we have our pinky, peachy,
We have our
our
golden
green and gold, and they are really, really cute.
And then you'll get the dark night sky.
The dark night sky. I guess we could maybe use something a little more translucent and let it show through, but we didn't.
Okay, but do it next, buddy.
All right.
Oh wait,
Hold on,
mommy.
let me turn off these lights so we're not just wasting battery.
But then we're gonna have to get more battery.
We have to get more battery. I rarely replace tea light batteries. I usually just toss them. That's not very efficient.
How do you have new scissors? Look.
Because my nail is not feeling good at pushing that thing through. Exactly. See how hard that was?
No, it wasn't that hard.
All right.
And you just did it.
I use my finger though. All right, Sasa, baby. You have your top and your bottom. You're ready to go. So now
Now
we're
what do I
ready
use
to.
this for?
Nothing. You don't use that for anything. So I'm gonna loop this on around. Yours is a little stiffer than I thought it would be.
Oh wait, this is my old one.
That's the old one. So here is Saraz with her moon design. Super adorable. You really can't mess it up, the design of it. You can't go wrong. Any design you want is going to look amazing and super cute because little things are always adorable. Right, Sasa? It's true.
I'm little.
You're 13.
You're little-ish.
I have a whole woman's body.
That's not a necessary thing to say in the eye.
No, apparently.
Olivia, your thing backwards.
Hey, you gotta be gentle. It still has to dry.
What do you mean backwards? It's not
The
backwards.
light is upside down. All right, so Roz, we're getting ready to adhere it to a top.
Oh,
We have this glue. You can indeed. Matter of fact, let me give you the whole thing. So she has the glue and the popsicle stick. So you're gonna hold this with your left hand and glue with your right hand, and you probably need a little bit more glue. Let me give you some more glue. Uh-oh. The glue doesn't want to come out. It's very, very tacky. That seems like it might be a little dried up.
It's putting.
It's coming? Yeah, this glue is super thick, which again is good for this kind of project. All right, no, nice thick coating of glue. Even thicker than that. You want to fill in all those grooves with your glue. And for my dearest one that is done, you can start cleaning up. All that's on the floor is paper, and then, just gather up our stuff.
You can pick it up.
You can pick it up. So that's pretty much it. We have our mini lanterns that we used washi tape and paper, cardstock, crayons, not crayons, glitter glue and markers. I do still have a few more templates printed out on this green and red cardstock and white paper. And so, and we have this green too. So we're gonna go in and make the rest of these. Probably not right now because we do need to get our iftar prepared, but we'll have them made and then figure out somewhere to present them. And I think that's it, ladies. This one was more fun than I thought it would be, if I'm being honest. It's so stinking cute.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Tomorrow is Sunday, so what does that mean? Story time with Sasa. Where Sasa will come and read you a story.
Yeah,
So we have a comment. I'm going to try to, I hadn't pulled any comments up this whole time, but I'm going to try to pull all of them. I was trying to read all of them. So Nayara asked for her calf bag from last year, thinking her items were in there to make this. Oh, Nayara. So I actually did think about that. So last year, what happened was we had
the sheep.
When we made the sheep and the stars and stuff. Yes. We had somebody reach out. They wanted to sponsor those bags. I had somebody donate money. And so we went on and ordered all that stuff and put those things together and sent them out. I did not put it in my plan to see if anybody wants to do that again. So if there's any generous person in our audience that would like to do that, please let me know. And I would be more than happy to do that again. So what we do is we look forward to all of the activities that we have coming. So this year we have science and crafts. Last year it was just crafts that we were working with. And I put together a kit where the child that receives it won't have to add anything at all. So there was the scissors and the glue and the paper and popsicle sticks, everything that they needed to make everything. Yep, the cotton balls, cups, everything was there. It was labeled, had their name on it. I went on and put it all together and got it out to the children. If anybody would like to do that, please reach out to us and we will make that connection and make that happen. The ebook is already free, so that's not something you have to worry about. You're done with that part? So yeah, you don't have to worry about a cost for the ebook, but I'm gonna get this one for you. But for the activities, of course, there are things that have to be gathered. Even if they're not necessarily expensive things, they still have to be gathered, which can be, it's just a thing, an extra step for people to have to take to participate. So yeah, if there's someone out there that would like to sponsor the crafts and or science activities for this Ramadan, we would love to do that again. And yeah, that would be awesome. And we did do children in, what did we do? Georgia and Tennessee last year, I think, were the two states. But if it happens soon enough and we can ship things out, then maybe we can choose some other places, farther places. It was kind of a first come, first served basis. So yeah, Nayar, I'm gonna put a little bit more time and energy into trying to figure that out for you. In the meantime, Sarah is doing glue hands, so I think that she's done. Spreading glue on your hands so you can peel it off like glue skin. Yeah. So that is it for us. We are gonna, like I said, finish up the last of these lanterns. This is where
post mine.
Yeah, we'll post hers later when we get it all done. But this is where she is now with her moon. So it's definitely looking really cute. When you decorate it, don't worry about where your drawing lands, because when you cut it up and you can see those moons, you see how some of them are cut, some of them are whole. it looks good either way. So don't spend too much time trying to like be super neat or super detailed. Aziza did dots. Can you see them?
No.
You can't see them. She did dots like a starry night. Super cute. I did little dashes and squiggle lines. So Rodri moons. It really, really doesn't matter. But looking forward, we have our first story time with Sasa tomorrow. Right? You ready?
Sister Holly asked.
I'm not ready.
Just asked if she.
So we might have a layover
can show
of
the
the story
lanterns again.
time.
Oh yes. Here is the template.
No, the lit lanterns, like the.
Oh, the lit lanterns. Oh yes, definitely. Let's
So
go on and let me turn these lights on, and then we can show them again. And we so tomorrow is our first story time with Sasa, and Sarah will be. She's been practicing the book, so
I haven't fully finished it.
well, she's read through it a time or two, but it does have some bigger words in it, so we're practicing to get ready for you.
So we might have a layover.
What we need a layover.
Those are two of them.
And here's the third one.
You want to put it on my finger?
In your face.
On my fingers.
On your finger. There it is. There are our 3
Left
that we have done.
Why does my
already.
hand look so big?
You have big hands, sis.
Get it from the Hager.
You get it from your mama.
Mm.
All right. You want to turn the lights back on?
Oh, yes.
Thanks, Nayara. I was waiting for you to get on here, girl. You always be interacting and involved with all our little activities. She said, wow, that's cute. So, what were we saying? Story time with Sasa. So yes, the first one is tomorrow. She does have a group for reading and crafts and things, and it is Facebook groups. Facebook.com/groups/storytime with Sasa. We're gonna make sure we share that tomorrow for anybody that wants to get in her group. And what else?
Great.
Sketches that don't bite your.
Not biting my mouth.
Are you eating glue?
No.
Oh,
Ew.
you never know with these ones.
No.
We started this whole thing off with Chop It Up with Jolly. She has a group, Facebook.com/groups/Chop It Up with Jolly. Then we had sketches with Z. Same thing, Facebook.com/groups/sketches, SKETCHEZ. And then tomorrow we will be story time with Sasa. And she would love for you to join that group as well. And we will choose another time to go and talk about all of this situation that's behind me. But
I love those things.
yeah, just a quick heads up. These are their fasting incentives. And so I decided to get everything all wrapped up and packed and on display so that they can see every single day what they might be able to earn by fasting and not bickering, doing their chores, whatever it is that they have to do.
Fasting from snacks.
So yes, so I fast from snacks and drinks only water in the daytime, and the rest do a full fast, waking up for suhoor, not eating until iftar.
Tired.
You tired?
Yes.
It's part of the struggle, sis. So we do want to share. It took a lot of figuring out to get to deciding what we were going to do. So there's a whole calendar, like the advent calendar that I've been asking about. We finally got that together. Oh, excuse me. There's a card in each thing with like questions and things for them to do, which they're going to start singing about. And then at the end of the day, once they've had iftar and they've chosen their card for the day, these things are all numbered. And so they get whatever number day it is.
There's some lovely treats.
There are lovely treats in there. They chose some things. I chose some things.
And some things we don't know about.
They don't know about because I wrapped it while they were outside skating.
With our auntie.
Yeah, with their
I
ice.
split my pants and my knee.
And Aziza,
When I was skating, I fell and then I split.
you split what?
She did split.
You did a split.
When I fell, then I did a split.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we are done with this craft activity. Please Share your pictures with us at the Shakurs, hashtag the Shakurs, your paper lanterns, your
Whatever.
other crafts and decorations and designs that you do. We're gonna finish up what we got going. 3 are done. Got about 4 or 5 more in the works. And until next time,
See you later.
see you later. That's it. We done.
Assalamualaikum. Ramadan Mubarak.
Assalamu alaikum, Ramadan Mubarak. Thank you guys for joining us. Please follow, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum.